Hello everyone, my name is Ramon Gary, proud member of MyEcon, where our mission is to help people attain personal financial success. And today we're back with another free financial video. Today we're going to be talking about one of the things that is keeping you from becoming wealthy. One of the things that will keep you from becoming financially free. One of the things that will keep you at your job a lot longer than you really want to be. Today we're going to be talking about debt. You see, here in America, society has taught us that if you don't have the money, don't worry about it, don't sweat it, we'll give you a loan for it. If you don't have the money for it right now, don't worry about it, don't sweat it, just swipe your credit card. That's why they say by the time most of Americans reach the age of 35, they have accumulated over $200,000 worth of debt. Alright, you see, experts say that for most of Americans, the first 1/3 of their income goes to taxes. The second 1/3 of their income goes to debt. You see, most of Americans are struggling because the 2/3 of their income, before they even get their hands on it, is already gone. Alright? So today we're going to be talking about debt. So basically there's two types of debt. You have installment debt and you have revolving debt. Installment debt you want to pay off last. Revolving debt you need to pay off first. I'm talking about like yesterday, like ASAP. Your revolving debt has to go. Installment debt is debt that usually have some type of terms. You usually have it for a certain number of years. For example, your mortgage. Usually on installment debt, your interest rate is usually pretty low. But for some people that have credit issues, even that can be high. Alright, on your revolving debt, for example, your credit cards, the interest rate is usually like sky high because they have to try to make as much money as they can off of you before you max the card out or before you get rid of it. We call it revolving debt because what we do, we'll pay our credit cards down, then run it right back up. Pay your credit card down, run it right back up. So they're trying to make as much money as they can off of you before you get rid of the card. Alright? Now, today we're going to focus in on revolving debt because that's the one we have to get rid of first. We're going to be showing you today the hidden secret to your revolving debt. Alright? Now, my mentor, big shout out to him, Mr. Brian Bean, he taught me this, and I want to share it with you guys today. This is called the bloody mess. Alright? So if you're not following Mr. Bean on social media, you don't want to be successful. He owns a training company called Mentor to Millions. All I'm going to say is, if you want to be successful, you want to follow this guy. Like, he retired at the age of 22 from corporate America. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so we're going to show you this about your revolving debt. They will never teach you this in school. Alright, so let's take a look at it. We'll start out with this quote at the top of the board. It says, "Interest is the penalty you pay for the right to own something in advance that you cannot afford." Interest is the penalty you pay for the right to own something in advance that you cannot afford. When I first heard that, I was like, man, that hit me down deep. Alright, cut me down to the white meat, as they say. Alright, what they're saying is that you are willing to pay like way more for something than it's really worth. So I hope that it's really worth it to you, that you really enjoy it, because once you understand this, I hope that you think twice about your revolving debt or about your credit card debt. Alright, so we're going to give you a live example. We're going to put some numbers here on the board. We're going to give you an example of a credit card. Alright, line 1, we're going to give you a credit card balance of $5,000. So it says you owe, we're going to write in $5,000. Okay, line 2, you pay your monthly payment. We're going to say you're going to pay $100 a month. Line 3, your interest rate. Listen to this. You will never get wealthy unless you understand what wealthy people know about interest. Write that down. You will never get wealthy unless you understand what wealthy people know about interest. Alright, so line 3. Again, we stand conservative with these numbers. Your interest rate is 21%. You saying, Ron, that's conservative? Yes. 21%. There's people out there that's getting like 25, 27, 29% on these credit cards, okay? So we're going to stay low with 21%, all right? Now, this is where they get you. When you think, when you see 21%, you thinking simple interest. All right, well, this is compound interest. See, simple interest is if I make 20% on $100, I made $120, right? That's simple interest. But compound interest, we're gonna show you this. This is what most people will never calculate. This is how they get you. Line 4, it says your monthly percentage rate. So for us to find out our monthly percentage rate, we gotta take our interest rate, 21%, and we have to divide that by 12, which will give us 1.75. Again, we talking about compound interest. So we're going to take 21%, divide that by 12, which will give you your monthly rate. But guess what? That's compounding every day for what? 30 days. Compounding for 30 days. That's compounding. Every month that you don't pay this card off, that's compounding. All right? So now on line 5, we're going to calculate your interest payment. How much of your $100 is going toward interest, and how much of that $100 payment is going toward principal. Now, to get our monthly interest payment, we got to turn our decimal, our interest rate, 1.75, that's our monthly rate, right? We're going to flip that into a decimal. Remember back in math class, you had to move the decimal 2 to the left. All right? So that's going to be 0.175. 0.175, then we have to multiply that times our balance. $5,000, right? Equals $87.50. Are you catching this? You paying $100 a month, but look how much is going to interest. $87.50 of your $100 is going there. So the difference of that 100 minus $87.50 is $12.50. Line 6, your principal payment is $12.50 going towards your balance of $5,000. Are you catching that? This is what the bank is saying. I'm gonna give you, you give me $100, and I'm gonna give you back $12.50 until you pay me $5,000. Are you hearing that? You give me $100, and I'm gonna give you back $12.50 until you pay me $5,000 in increments of $12.50. That's interest. That's because you got this high interest rate on this credit card. All right, so we're here on line 7 now. Line 7 says your reality. Now, we're gonna see how long it's gonna take us to pay this card off. All right, so our balance is $5,000. Divided by what's going to our principal, $12.50, equals 400 months. 400 months to pay this card off. Now, line 8 says your sentencing. Now, we're going to take the number of months and divide that by 12 so that we can get a real picture of how long it's going to take us. We want to find out how many years it's going to take us to pay this card off. So, 400 months divided by 12 equals 33 years. It's going to take you 33 years to pay off. Now, line 9 says your bank earns. This is where they just give you life right here. This is where they just take you out. We're going to figure out how much your bank earns off of this. So we're going to take the $87.50. Remember that? That's how much is going to our interest each month. Times the number of months we're paying this. Times 400 months equals $35,000 off of your what? $5,000. That's what interest is. Your bank aimed $35,000 off of your $5,000. By the time you pay that card off, you don't even remember what that $5,000 was. What was on that $5,000? So your money is going to make someone wealthy. The question is who? All right, think about that. Now, if you like this video, I want you to go to achievecashflow.com, enter your name and email, and you're really going to love these other 3 videos. We're going to send you these videos for free. All right, and one of those videos we're going to throw in is we're going to be showing you how the government can help you pay off your debt. So just go to achievecashflow.com, enter your name and email, and we'll shoot those videos right to you. Also, please like, comment, and share this video. We're trying to reach as many people as we can. We're taking a war out on poverty, okay? All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. My name is Ramon Gary. I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.